Okay, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about long distance relationships. I'm myself am in one, and a lot of my friends are in them, and so it's something that I think a lot about and that is kind of always in the forefront of my mind. Number one thing, never tell someone who has just told you that they're in a long distance relationship, oh, they never work out. Because honestly, that is the last thing I want to hear when I'm telling you about my long distance relationship. There's also a thing that I don't know what it's called, but a lot of people talk about the October deadline, where it's like the person that goes to college will break up with you. First of all, why is it October? Second of all, that's like, now you're just putting a deadline on it just to make them feel worse. Like, they're already struggling with all of this pressure and not loss, but missing someone so much. Why would you make them feel like they're not enough for that person to stay throughout long distance? Number two, if you've never been in a long distance relationship, or there's never really been separation between you and your significant other, don't say you know what they're going through or what it's like to be in a long distance relationship. Everyone's distance, everyone's separation is still separation. Gio and his girlfriend are much farther apart than my boyfriend and I are. But Gio still treats the way that I feel when I can't see my boyfriend for a long time as perfectly legitimate, because it is. So it's like everybody's distance and everybody's missing someone is very legitimate, because everybody's emotions are legitimate and should be treated as such. Also, there are good points to having a long-distance relationship. Everybody always speaks negatively about them. First of all, you have your space. You don't feel, especially with a new relationship, you don't feel smothered. You don't feel like you have to look your best all the time, or that you always have to be around someone, because that can get really exhausting. So you get to work on saying the things that matter more than just filling white space with small talk. Saying I really miss you and telling them that you love them more. You do get to have that small talk, and that's often nice, but you know that the things that they say from the heart mean all that more because they can't say them directly to you. And also, when you do get to see your significant other, where you haven't seen them in months or maybe even years, depending on where they are, it makes it so much more special. And you finally get to hold them again, and it's the best feeling ever. So it does make the time that you have together 100 times more special. So one of my friends was recently telling me that she's thinking about trying out long distance, and I really encourage it, because if you don't give long distance a chance, if you ever are in a relationship that you would like to last for maybe forever, long distance is a great skill to have under your belt, because then you can handle it. And also, just maybe if you had been in a relationship that was a little too clingy, or you saw each other every day and it was starting to get a little bit stale, that saying, separation makes the heart grow fonder, like, it does really change the aspect of your relationship, and it makes it, again, more heartfelt when you do see each other. It is very hard to be in one. Like, it does require a lot of work, but all relationships require work. So it's not like it's a new concept to love. But William Shakespeare, the course of love never did run smooth. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks!